A quiet Saturday evening in January on North Shields Fish Quay. The Fish Quay is starting to find a name for itself as a new nightlife hub and an alternative to Newcastle and neighbouring Tynemouth. The Fish Quay has a very low record of drink spiking. I spoke to Conor Graham, General Manager of the Ship's Cat, to discuss why the Fish Quay has escaped the spiking epidemic.
At the very most, you might get a couple of groups in that are being a bit leery in that sense, maybe it's a fight or something. But there's cameras everywhere, so you can't get away with doing anything. If a group comes in that look a bit iffy, we're straight on the cameras watching them for the rest of the night until they leave. So fortunately not really any issues. I think although it's in North Shields, and obviously North Shield has its own rep in itself, the Fish Quay is kind of treated separately. The houses down here are big houses, a little bit nicer, so that the clientele that comes down here is a little bit different to what you get in the centre of North Shields. It might happen in the centre of North Shields, but fortunately not a lot of it travels down here. And don't get us wrong, the police will touch base just to say how's everything going, any bother recently, drop off a card, let them know of the PC that's in the area if we ever need any help. I know the spiking was a bit of a thing in Tynemouth for a little bit, so I know the salutation, they had the sticky on lids that you put on top. Unless the crowd that comes down on the quay changes drastically, I don't think there's any need for it. I think area specific, it could be classed as a little bit scaremongering, put people off drinking in the area because they think they might get spiked. So it's a funny one, you've got to kind of box clever with it in that sense, otherwise you'll put people off coming in your venue. And the clientele down here is a lot different to what you end up with Tynemouth. I don't know if it's because it's an up and coming area and it's only really been a drinking scene as of the last 4 or 5 years, give or take. So maybe in time it might happen, hopefully not, but like I say, time will tell, I guess, time will tell.